Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into a really powerful way to find a sense of calm, and it's all about learning how to dissolve what's called delusion.
So, let me ask you something. You ever get that feeling, that deep down nagging sense that maybe you're just fundamentally broken? That when you feel anxious or stuck, it's not just a bad day, it's proof that something's actually wrong with you. Well, what if that entire feeling, that whole story we tell ourselves, is just a big misunderstanding? There's this powerful idea rooted in Eastern wisdom that says there is absolutely nothing wrong with us. We are not broken.
Okay, so if we aren't broken, then what's the deal with all the stress and the anxiety and that feeling of being completely overwhelmed? It means we've been using the wrong diagnosis for our suffering. We need a new one.
And this new diagnosis, it kind of flips everything on its head. It says the problem isn't some deep, unfixable flaw inside of you. It's actually just a fog in your mind, a simple but powerful misunderstanding of reality.
And that brings us to the core concept we really need to get our heads around. The real source of our trouble isn't some defect in our character, it's delusion. And it's all about how our own perception can cloud what's actually real.
So what is this delusion we're talking about? Think of it like a mental fog. And this fog is created by three specific things: our attachments to how things should turn out, our rigid expectations of other people, and our habit of just automatically blaming the world for how we feel.
You know, a really great way to picture this is to think about what happens when you walk inside on a really cold day and your glasses immediately fog up.
The fog doesn't mean your glasses are broken, right? They're working just fine. All you have to do is wipe them clean. And that metaphor is so perfect because it gets to the heart of this idea. We don't need to fix ourselves. We just need to clear up our perception.
So if it's all about wiping that fog away, how do we actually do it? Well, let's look at two really practical, actionable tools we can use to start building that mental clarity.
The two practices are the Mangalacharya mantra, which is kind of like a mental welcome mat for positivity, and a super simple but powerful breathwork technique called Om Shanti. We're going to focus on the breathwork for a second, because it's such a great tool for dealing with those intrusive thoughts and just getting grounded in the present moment.
Okay, so let's break down this breathwork. It's so simple and you can do it anywhere. First, just notice your breath. That's it. Don't try to change it, just observe its natural rhythm. Then, as you breathe in, you just mentally say to yourself, Om Shanti. And as you breathe out, you do the same thing, Om Shanti. Now here's the most important part, because your mind is going to wander. When those other thoughts pop in, no big deal. You just gently bring your focus back to your breath and that simple phrase.
But here's the thing. Even with great tools like these, we often get stuck. So what's blocking us? The next piece of this puzzle is understanding how the ego puts up this incredible resistance to change. Does this sound familiar to you? You hear some amazing advice, maybe read a book or listen to a new idea, and you're thinking, yes, that makes total sense. But then, a week later, nothing's actually changed. You're still doing the same old thing.
So why does that happen? Well, because deep down inside, there's a part of your mind that is always insisting, nope, I'm right. And that part, that's your ego.
See, the ego's basic insecurity is the engine that fuels our fear and anxiety. It fights against change because for it to change, it would have to admit it was wrong about something. And that resistance prevents us from having the humility we actually need to grow and let go of the very patterns that are causing all our suffering.
And this all leads us to the final and I think most empowering part of this whole idea, developing a new mindset that can lead to lasting peace. It's about really, truly understanding that you are not your anxiety.
This whole mindset shift really boils down to changing one simple question we ask ourselves. We have to stop asking, what is wrong with me? Instead, when we feel that stress or reactivity bubble up, we need to ask, okay, how is my perception foggy right now? That tiny switch takes us from self-blame to self-curiosity.
And to really let that sink in, try thinking of your feelings, anxiety, anger, stress, like clouds passing through the sky. They show up, they hang around for a bit, and then they move on. You aren't the clouds. You are the sky. These feelings are just temporary experiences passing through you. They are not who you are.
So what are the big takeaways here? How do you put this into practice? First, start trying to see your anxiety as separate from your true self, just an event. Second, recognize that a bad morning is just a story your mind is telling. It's a mood. It's not reality itself. Third, practice just dropping the blame and the expectations, even if it's just for a minute. And finally, the big one. Train yourself to shift that internal question away from what's wrong with me and toward how am I seeing this through a fog?
And that leaves us with one last question for you to take with you. Now that you have this new way of looking at things, think about your own life. What's one delusion, one expectation, one attachment, one little piece of fog that you can choose to try and see through today?